Morning everybody. Oh, here I go again.
Oh.
Don't I always forget. You what, love?
I'm not sure whether to throw them away yet. I'm not. Start on the new milk.
Well, everything's all right this morning. I've had many diagnoses. The main one seems to be what do they call them?
Gallstones.
Ah, yeah, gallstones. That's top of the hit parade. Gallstones. And going to doctors. Yeah, going to the doctors. Do you know, I remember when I was a kid, I think I must have been about 11 or 12. I was laking with other kids and I threw something at one of them. I don't know what it was, but it had a nail in it.
Oh, did it?
And this nail tore through my little finger. And even my mum and dad didn't take me to the doctors, but our kid went with me. This was in Pudsey. And our kid took me to this doctor. And he literally stitched it in the surgery. In his consulting room, he stitched it up. I mean, I screamed my head off.
You'd have thought you'd have wanted your mum with you there.
I know. So that's going to a doctor. Then, when someone says go to a doctor's now,
You don't.
God, it's such a painful experience trying to go to a doctor now. Do we not realise that this country's crumbling around us? I wonder.
It's years since it's been like it used to be, where you could, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when we were in Alford, you could go to doctors, couldn't you, and see a doctor.
But they stopped doing that.
And they stopped doing it, and they haven't gone back to it yet.
No.
It's just a telephone call, or, you know, they ring you, or maybe they won't ring you. Maybe you just talk to a nurse. Or...
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I remember when we were in Norwich, well, around that area, you know, Suffolk is it, or Norfolk, I'm not sure which Norwich.
Is that when you got bit?
And I got bitten by an insect, and it turned to cellulitis. And I finished up in hospital in Norwich. We were in the van. You were on your own in the van.
Yeah.
And
I
remember.
I don't know.
You what, Pat?
I coped, but I don't know how.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know whether I'd be able to do it now.
Why?
Because there's things to remember, isn't there? Things that I don't do.
Yeah.
That you had to tell me.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway, go on.
Well, I remember when we were in A&E waiting, there was a woman coming with her husband, doubled up in agony. She had horrendous stomach pain. And she got no sympathy or attention in A&E. And in fact, they told her the best thing she could do was to go home and ring 999 and come back in an ambulance, because they said you'd get seen far quicker doing that. I mean, she went, she was there at the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in a queue.
Yeah, and that's
People.
that's the reality of the situation we're in, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, she was kneeling on the floor with her head on
She was.
the chair.
She was like me other night.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was laid in bed this morning while Pat was snoring away.
I'm always lost to wetting up.
If I didn't wake up and start moving, I don't know what time you'd start the day.
No, I'd just lay there.
It'll be dinner time. Anyway, I'm laid there and I'm thinking to myself, because you know our Tracy bought us this night in a hotel in Gotland for his anniversary. Well, I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about going over in that direction, but I'm thinking you can't get gas anywhere now. That's another situation that's changed. The garages don't have any gas. The motorhome places don't have any gas. You've got to get gas from a gas supplier. You know, somebody that sells bottles of gas. I don't know, the weird places, they're all different where I go. But I have to find them, usually on Google. I mean, here I got it from in that shed. The place that I got my gas from yesterday don't even come up on Google. So I'm aware that I'm at this time of year, I'm going through a bottle of gas in a week, if not less. So if you go in middle of nowhere, where are you going to go to get your gas? That's on my mind. So not only have you to think, will this site have a signal for my beloved, for her television? Will it have a signal for my phone for uploading videos? Well, where's the nearest gas place? I mean, it's incredible. You think, you know, going... and all of this is because of how things are. At one time, it would never have been a problem.
No, you just called in a gas station and...
Never even thought about
it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, that's changed as well. So, and everything...
I think it's supply. You know, supply people who can't get it out to these
The
gas
guy
stations.
where I bought my gas yesterday were a plant. It was a plant firm, and he sold all sorts of stuff. I think they repair lawnmowers, they sold lawnmowers. They had loads and loads of stuff in there, plant machinery and that. And I asked him if he had plenty of gas. And he said he did, but it was a struggle getting it. And he says, and not just the gas. Everything in the shop was hard to obtain. He said it's hard to get stuff. So, you know, the writing is on the wall, you know. It's the same with everything. Yeah. So I'm very conscious about it. And I don't know whether Pat thinks I'm paranoid. Or I make mountains out of molehills. They're not really like that at all. It's just in my head.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, and I think, well, here we are. I mean, there's somewhere in Pickering where you can get gas. The two nearest CLs to Pickering, one's 24 quid a night, and the other one's 21. That's a CL.
That's heading towards Gothland,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Pickering, yeah.
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 Well, I like Pickering.
Yeah, I do.
There's a specific site near Pickering that we like to stay on, where it's all grass.
It's not open in winter.
So it's not open in winter, so we can't stay on the usual one we do. So it's a matter of going to one of others.
But the
There's
two
one
deer.
up Main Road, isn't there, that we spotted last time? That might be one of expensive ones.
Well, I put in open all year, electric hookup, hard standing, and they come up. If it's not there, it's not in that on that list.
Right.
It might be there, but it don't conform to those 3 requests.
What we want.
So I'm not going there. So I think, well, I'm here, £18 a night, everywhere else is round about that or more. I've got a good, Pat's got a good signal, I've got a signal, we're near gas.
There's a pub just up
road.
We're not on ramps, so
we're not on ramps.
Easy to drive.
It's easy to drive in
off.
and out. Yeah, I think why move?
Yeah.
Might as well just stay.
I'll stay a bit longer.
So that's the process.
That's what he thinks about on the morning. All these things. Well, he's laid there and I'm
dozing away in Never Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tormenting myself on phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reading the comments. Yeah. But it ain't easy, and there's, you know, I ought to have looked your name up. I've forgotten your name again. There's a subscriber who's, I think I remember him telling me some months ago he were planning to sell up and go full time, like we are. That's another thing. We've crossed the bridge and blown the bridge up behind us.
Yeah.
You know, Carl said he could never see him living in bricks and mortar again.
Himself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what we said, isn't it?
And they're younger than us.
Yeah.
So he's going to be in a motorhome a long time. To get to our age. And yeah, we've blown the bridge up behind us. There's no really going back to that. So there's a subscriber of mine, and he messaged, commented last night.
That he'd done it.
That February.
February.
Yeah, February. He's sold up. Going full time in motorhome with his wife, like us. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to the loony bin.
Oh dear.
But
yeah, because I mean, even when you sell up, I mean, maybe he's got an extra pension, or his wife has, so they're not going to use all the savings, but we have to dip into our savings, don't we? If you need any repairs or out like that.
Well, the pump for the washer, £19.
Yeah.
And the gas bottle.
Did that come out of savings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The savings,
they go down.
The income covers site fees and your housekeeping. That's it. That's us total income. That's what it covers. So everything else, diesel, everything else comes out of savings. As I say, it's about £3,000 a year. Yeah. At least.
So the money that we got for selling our property is gradually going down every year, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like we keep, we're saving it for a rainy day.
No. Saving it to buy a house.
No. No,
Yeah, yeah, no.
it's
This is, that's
being used.
the reality.
If you've got more pensions, it probably isn't the same, but that's our reality anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
So today, we might,
Have you got something planned?
well, it's dry. Might have a walk up village,
Yeah?
see pubs open, see when they're opening, what they're doing.
Yeah, there might be something in shed tells us when.
Oh, that's
when
true. I
they're
haven't
opening.
really investigated the shed.
No.
A lot of information in there.
Is there? Oh, right.
But if, yeah, I tell you what, it's warm in there with sun.
Is
on
it?
Yeah. You could do with moving into the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, you
We're in shade here.
because of this big barn,
We're at the side of a farm building.
And the other side is conifer edge.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm not quite sure when we're quite as level here because she moved.
Don't you think?
Out a bit.
Well, don't you think I'm not as level as yesterday?
No, maybe not.
Oh. Oh, I haven't noticed.
Right.
Yeah, we were a bit near the barn yesterday, and there's a light on side of it. We were setting it off. But there were another 2 campers on back of us yesterday. They've gone.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether, because this site is sort of divided in 2. There's a name for one half of it and another name for that over there. Whether that is the hard standings for that side.
They're not hard standings.
Well, down side of it.
No.
No, where them campers were when we arrived. If that's the hard standings for that half of the site.
All right.
The other side of that fence is grass. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been out with. I can't remember what it's
I know at the other side of the fence it's grass.
Oh, right. So I might be right there
But
then.
but we've been on both.
Yeah.
In the past.
Yeah, we have.
I don't know how it's separate.
No.
No.
They are separately named.
They are. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll have a look. We'll investigate.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had a walk round here yet.
No. Well, we went out yesterday.
We went out
which is
yesterday.
Unusual.
Went and got the gas. Walked into Richmond, had fish and chips at the fish and chip restaurant.
Got some coffee.
Got coffee filter bags.
Because they're very hard to get hold of.
Yeah.
So I picked two boxes.
That's another dying thing, isn't it? Coffee percolators.
They're all these little...
They're a dying thing now.
Container things, aren't they?
Another thing that's...
And ours is only a small one, so it's the smaller.
Can you see
smaller bags.
Can you see our coffee percolator stood up there?
Yeah.
On that shelf
it's
there.
Only a little one, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 cups.
4 cups.
4 of those twee cups there. You see those twee cups that Ellen likes. Cups and saucers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. I think that's our little video for today. Yeah. Our chat. Yeah, see what you say about all this lot that I've said today. What do you see what you make of it?
Yeah.
All right. See you later.